Hi guys, this is my Skywatch 2 and this is my Presidium gem tester that my husband had bought me last Christmas that I used to test for diamonds and rubies and emeralds and garnet and all ranges. As you can see, this is when you first get it, you have to check the calibration, and what you do is you plug everything in, turn it on, wait till the red light comes on, and then you take the pin, it's got a point there, and you press it down on the cowl, and it should go. Let's see. Let me try that again. I'll show you where it's supposed to go. To calibrate, it's supposed to go to the center of that cowl, that red cowl right there. So I don't know why it's not doing that. Unless you calibrate it just one time, and I've already done that. Let's see. Oh. And then the glass part is right here. So see, it goes right to the glass. That tells you it's glass. Cowl is over here. I'm going to try that again. I want to make sure that's right. There we go. It's calibrating now. I guess it just had to warm up. But anyway, I wanted to test this little earring here. It was so unusual. I'm sure that's not a diamond, but hey, one can hope. So all you do is you take that and you press that against there. And see, the needle's not moving at all. So this is not even glass. This is, that's not even glass. That's plastic. To be in such a pretty setting, it just didn't even move. Now to kind of show you, let's do my diamond here. I'm going to press it. See, it goes way over there to diamond. So you know you have a diamond there. So it's working. I just wanted to show you guys how that worked. Let me see if I've got something else I can test. It was another ring that looked like it might be CZ or... Oh, and I wanted to test the metal on that for 14 carats. So I'm going to leave it out and put it over here for my testing. I want to do some of that tonight online too. This is that 15-pound jewelry bag. I'm still working on trying to get it together. I have counted the items. I had 8 rings, 72 earrings. Those were complete earrings. Excuse me. 70 bracelets, 31 brooches / pins, 39 single earrings, 5 charms, which include the sun visor charm and the purse charms, and then, you know, little charms. And under the necklaces, we had 81 necklaces. Now, that did not include these testing bags for silver and gold and stone and whatever I have that I want to test in here. And there were some other silver earrings too that I did pull them out to test them. It doesn't include, this is my bag of stuff I kind of want to keep, and I'll show that to y'all after I finish this testing. And then we had also, this is a craft bag that I've started, and this will also go in the craft bag. This is the smaller stuff that was this and that. See, earrings in there. Excuse me. I'll have to get me something to drink. Pieces of jewelry, beads. There's even those, those curtain rod things. Just odds and ends and this and that and whatever else. That's part of the craft bag too. I don't throw things away, assuming people won't want them to use, because I've done a lot of mixed media before and have looked for the strangest things. So, or a little piece of this or that I needed, and I would find it in my craft bag. So I'll let you be the judge of that. Unless it did excess weight or something, you know, or it was nasty. I'm not going to put something nasty, but if I have a piece of chain, it's going to go in there, or, you know, just odds and ends. This is just some of the necklaces. I've washed most of them, and they're drying, so. But we had a big old bag of, this was the earrings with the matches. And then I also have the pins in here and the unmatching earrings and all that in that one bag. But I will consolidate this and take care of it. But this is kind of how I sort. I know I haven't done any sales yet. I'm wanting to do some jewelry jars, some authentic like jewelry jars that you would get from, or like the ones I've gotten from Goodwill here. And oh man, I dropped it. Hate when I do that. And it's not magnetic, so now I can't find it. I'll have to look for it in a minute. Anyway, let's see what else we could test. And y'all can tell. Maybe tell something from that. Let's see if I got another ring in here I can test. Here's another odd looking one. You know, you never know this jewelry from New Orleans, where they may take a stone out and put a real one in with a ring that's not one you would think. This was the other one. I was kind of looking at that. This right here, that's a CZ. It's different from the others. It's kind of crushed in there. So let's test it. See if it'll test for glass or nothing. Here we go. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Oh. Okay, so that's some kind of CZ or glass stone here, this center one, but it's not a diamond. These little ones around it, I don't know if I can do it small enough without hitting the metal. Oop, hit the metal. And I'm not in the picture where you can watch. My eyes are not that good for the small stuff. Let's see if I can find a stone here. I can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, see, that's not even moving on the little stones. And they look kind of, yeah. But this one in the center was really pretty and shiny. So that what they've done is they put a CZ in here to make it look real. This was not magnetic. The ring itself, the metal at all. So I don't know if it's kind of coppery looking to me. So I'm not sure about the metal content on that. I didn't get to show you these rings all together either. These Ann Taylor rings I kept finding, they were all like a size 8. I'm going to put it on real quick. See if I can build it like I built it earlier. Oops. What I did is I came in and I stacked them. So I'm going to see if I can do that again. There you go. You can stack these. Maybe I would. That's the back. But those are all those Ann Taylor rings. And I'm going to put all the rings back up. I didn't have a lot of rings in this slot. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's see what else we can do. Wish I had some more stones to test for you guys, but that's fine. I'm checking. Now, let's see what's in here. Okay, well, I'm going to put this up, but if you haven't seen this before, you have your glass, you watch for the needle to kind of go in the middle of these lines. So on the top you have glass, and over here jadeite and spinel, and then the next line under the glass is garnet, tourmaline, and iolite, and then topaz is over here. The next one is tanzanite and aquamarine, and then ruby and sapphire, and then chrysoprase, I don't know, I don't know how to pronounce that, and I apologize. Emerald or nephrite, quartz, amethyst, and citrine. And then your diamond and moissanites are over here. So, I think this has been a good little tester. I've enjoyed using it. I have found, like I said, I've found rubies and diamonds in other jars, even in like safety pins, work pins that people have gotten, awards, you know, the little pins, and rings with blue topaz and so forth. So I thought we might do a little bit of testing. And when I test, I always wear gloves because I don't favor burning the tips of my finger with acid. So I just get me a little pair of gloves on. Feel like a jewelry doctor. Except doctors don't wear bright yellow gloves. Maybe a hazmat. This is a little test I got, and it came with a bunch of these little pads. And then the one I use the most, here's 14 karat. That's not the one I use the most. Silver, yes. Now a lot of people test with the 18. Now see, this must have spilled. Ooh wee, look at there, it's corroding my can. Wow, that's powerful stuff. 10 karat. Platinum, 18 karat, 22 karat. See, look at that, was not rusted before. So that's how powerful that stuff is. And you need to make sure you wear gloves when you're testing this. I know a lot of people go online and they'll say, oh, no, I'm supposed to wear gloves, and I'm not. So what you want to do when you're testing for silver, and I'm testing these for silver, you want to make a little scratch like that. I make good scratch. It doesn't hurt the metal at all. So that's that one. And let's do this one. I'm curious about this necklace. Now I'm going to do the chain and the bead. Yeah, let's do the bead first. And then let's do the chain. See if I can get that. Yeah, it's hard to do it in front of the camera. And then I get me a little Q-tip. And here's the silver. And you want to put one there, one there, one there. It tells you to look to see if it turns red or orange. It's kind of hard to see it on this black. So what I normally do is I just take a Q-tip and run it across. And I really don't see any orange. See, there's nothing on that. So the first thing was this, and it's not silver. So I'm going to do this one. Oh, now see, you get the red on that one. That tells you it's silver. So this is silver. And let me do this one. This was the chain part, and see, it's red too. Looks like a little blood stain. So this right here did test with silver. And this chain here did not. Now I didn't try the end caps, and we can do that just for the fun of it. Let's try the end caps and see if we get anything. It's not really doing all that great. I hate to waste, I mean not waste, but this stuff gets gone pretty fast when you do all the testing, when you get a lot of lots. And from what I can tell, it's disappearing. So it's not going to turn out. Okay, here we go. Well, now there appears to be a tattoo. It might have bled through. See, that's why you should use a clean one. Anyway, I'm going to have to try it again and use a clean one because, let me throw that one away. That was a false test, and I need to wipe this off good. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Now, here's the scratch. Looks like it's dissolving. Bad cough. Still got a bad cough. Nope, I got red. See? So the end cap on that is silver. These are silver. And I don't understand why the other part's not silver. So let's test it again. Well, my table's making a noise. We're going to use the clean edge. Okay. It's slightly, very slightly red. So this is silver. The end caps for sure are. I believe the bracelet is too. It's just harder to scratch. I am so sorry, y'all. But I don't want to touch my computer with this stuff on my gloves. So I'm going to have to cough. I can't help it. Let's test this. I believe the bracelet was magnetic. No, it wasn't. Okay, the little people were magnetic. So let's test the bracelet. I'm going to scratch it. And again, see, it does no harm to the bracelet. Let's do a bead. no harm to the bead. Unless, I guess, if it wasn't silver, the silver might have come off. I don't know. Gonna throw that out. Gonna have to go get me some more of these in a minute. Here we go. I see red, which is telling me it's, yep, silver and silver. So this, the beads and the bracelet are silver. I tell you, the doctor put me on prednisone, which really helped, but I'm coming off of it, and it feels like I'm filling up again. Let's try this cross. Ooh, that made me cringe. Here's the cross. I believe the chain was magnetic. And let's try this chain. Oh yeah, but it comes. Okay. Here we go. This one was the cross. I don't think it's silver. Let's see, am I right or am I wrong? I do think that one is, so we'll see. I could be wrong on both cases. Okay. This one I believe is not silver. And no, there's no red anywhere. The next one I believe was silver. And look at there, ta-da! See, this is really easy to test. I was kind of intimidated by this at first. Of course, if you're intimidated by anything new you're never done before, but I tend to procrastinate when I get intimidated. Put it off, and then one day I'll just jump in, like jumping in the deep end of a pool and go swimming. Which, I did that one time, and my aunt had been there to save me. This is silver. This is not, and it's broken, so it's going in the craft lot. It's a pretty little cross, though. There we go. Now we have another necklace here. Let's see if it's silver. Sometimes I can't get a grip on them. Get a grip on them to scratch them, because they're kind of flimsy. And I'm a lefty, so everything's weird for me. And then you have these little hearts, but they're already discolored, but let's check it anyway, because that could be tarnish, so we'll check it. When in doubt, check it. Well, shoot. Come on. Come on, you little, you can do it. It's hard. I'm getting off screen here. This is the first scratch, which is all over the place. I'm going to come down a little further. And I have got to get a grip on these little hearts. One of them at least. There. There's that. There's that. Well, let's see what we have. This one, the first one, the chain. See, nothing. And then the hearts, nothing. If you get gray or yellow or whatever, you don't have anything. You gotta have that little like blood looking stain. Okay. So, this, my darling, is not silver. Little hearts. And it's kind of worn, so we'll put it in the craft lot. Okay. Now I'm going to need some more of these. So I'm going to sign off for a minute, get me something to drink, and come back and maybe we'll do some gold testing too. Make sure I don't touch this. There we go. So I'll be right back. Just quickly, this is what I like to drink. The sparkling water. I don't know if y'all have tried it or not. It's pretty good. And along with that, I like to also drink coffee with it. So I'm doing a double whammy tonight. So let me get prepared to do some more. Let me find the... Let me test that for gold and see if I can find that one earring. Okay, I'm going to show y'all real quick what I wanted to keep out of this bag I received. And I want to also test this. So I've got that and these earrings here. They were marked. I don't know if I want to test them. I mean, they really look like it. And then this one here. I want to test this. I've already tested for the amber. And when you shine a black light on them, these will just kind of glow in the dark. And I want to test these little earrings here, these fleur-de-lis. These, like I said, are pieces I want to keep. Here's the little fleur-de-lis bracelet. Now, I know that's not silver, and I'm not going to test it. I think it was magnetic, yeah. I just like the fleur-de-lis. This right here is an old pin, but it was magnetic, so sometimes the old ones will not be. Here's these pretty little, and this was another pin I wanted to keep. And that was that one with the blue stones. And then I just love this. It's so unusual to me. And it had the earrings to match. And it just reminds me of Art Deco. It's not old or anything, it's just I like it. It's not real, it's not anything, but the fact that I like it. And I was going to keep this Alex and Ani. Now, I don't know, that might be silver. So we can test that. Here's the other little earring, and then I like these little button pearl earrings. And the Laurel Birch cat pin. It's another piece I wanted to keep. I didn't keep any of the silver hoop earrings, you know, that were marked. I put them just back with the earrings. I need to pull them out and test them, even though they were marked. And then I wanted to keep this because it's unusual. And I know I've got some antique buttons that I can replace this one with. And like I said, for a pop, I might put something that's got a little rhinestone in it. But I like that. I think that's neat. And this was silver. It's marked silver, so we're going to test it. And this stone, we're going to test this stone. That's what I wanted to test. Because it's blue. When you put it up to the light, you can definitely see the blue. So I wanted to know if that's a sapphire or not. It's a huge one if it is. And then, of course, I'm going to keep this. It's not anything precious or fine. It's just the little mother of pearl chunks, shell chunks. But I just think that's the sweetest little owl. So those were the pieces I wanted to keep out of this. Gives you some kind of idea of what kind of jewelry I like. I'm pretty much eclectic in pieces too. You know, I go from vintage to Southwest native type to, you know, artist type. Just things that kind of have meaning to me. You know, the fleur-de-lis right now. I always love pearls. And then just the odd costume pieces. So, let's see what we can do here. Let's test this ring. I gotta put my gloves on, but I can scrape right now. That. Let's do the R. That was number 2. The ring, the R. Let's do the little fleur-de-lis charm here. What's next? And let's do this bracelet. So we have, and see, it doesn't hurt. I want y'all to see that, because you think, gosh, they're going to acid test it, and they're going to scrape it, and that's just, I like that. Now this is a little stone bracelet I have too. Alright. I haven't tested him yet. Okay, those are the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gloves. Let's see. Here we go. And the solution. Let's do our little drips.